Hello. If you can hear me, I can't hear you.
I can hear you.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. I joined the wrong link by mistake. I was actually waiting and it was just me alone there.
No problem.
Yeah.
so I
I'll just share
have
my screen.
okay, so we can start.
Okay. Just one
Okay.
sec. Uh,
So last and not least, we have it another great speaker from UK and it's Mrs. Rahim. I hope I said good your name.
yes, you did. Yes, you
Great.
did.
So it if you are ready, it's just yours.
Okay, one sec. I'm just going to share my screen. And yeah, thank you so much for this opportunity. Can you see my screen? It's a blank screen.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I can start now. Um, okay. Thank you so much for the organizers of this event. Thank you for the opportunity and thank you for organizing this special event. It's lovely to speak with people about experiences, things that are scary things that some people might not even know about. Okay, I'll start. Imagine you receiving um a calendar invite for a meeting by your CFO. And then you joined the meeting, and when you joined the meeting, you saw your CFO, you heard your CFO's voice, and then um you saw your work colleagues, whom you've worked with, supposed to be in the meeting, and then your CFO says, oh, hi, Mark. I'll be using Mark for my example this today. Hi, Mark. I would like well, actually in a meeting with a client of ours, and then we're about to sign the contract. All we need is to approve a transaction, and then you approve the transaction of $25 million, and then within the twinkle of an eye, everybody's gone and the money is gone as well. And then you figure out this you went to meet your CFO to find out, if they received the money, and everybody said no, they were not in any call, they didn't ask you to make any money. 200 and I'm sorry, $25 million is gone within the twinkle of an eye. This is not a movie. This is actually a real story. It happened to an employee of a multinational company in Hong Kong, and the CFO on that call was fake. Unfortunately, the colleagues on that call as well were also fake, and they were deep fake videos generated by artificial intelligence, and the only person that is real on that call is the victim. Hello, everyone. My name is Oluwatosin Raheem, and I'll be talking to you about human firewall today. And we'll be talking about not about firewall made with code or antivirus or software or encryption keys. We'll be talking about the single most critical yet most vulnerable element of modern security: you. You are the human firewall. You are the shield that protects yourself, your image, your company's image, and the others in your company. If you, I, and other people understand this little logic, at least I understand that cybersecurity is not a job for everyone. It's not a job. It is you being the shield for everybody to be a bit safer in this world. Okay, go on. So, the misconceptions we have about hackers, we've watched videos or what things online about a guy wearing a hoodie and then being in a basement, hiding in a secret place, trying to hack a computer or trying to hack a system. It's really not like that. Sometimes it's not what we think, or sometimes we think, oh, we have IT teams looking after us. It's just a false sense of safety that we've created for ourselves. I'm not saying IT are not doing their job. Of course, I work in the IT department, but when we try to also be safe on our own end, when we do look at the details of what's going on, of that email, of that phone call, of that text message, of that urgency, the sense of urgency in what the person who just spoke with us or who just sent us a message says, we would get the reality of things. um I would want to, I'm sorry, before I go on, I want to explain more about this, but I will be showing us a video of what I'm talking about, and then it's talking about social engineering, how people manipulate others, looking at all the informations, checking online, seeing the videos we post, looking at your friend, talking about what you talk about, what you live for. Because again, in this world that we're in currently, most of us put everything online, and then it's good in a way, but in another way it doesn't help, because it gives the attacker more information about us. Social engineering is the art of manipulating people so that they give up confidential informations, and then hackers do not hack computer, not that they don't hack computers anymore, but they hack your trust first, they hack your desire to be helpful, they hack your fear of getting into trouble. And that's why they go for the CEO, they go for top officials in your organization to make you feel, oh, if I don't attend to this, because they know if a CEO says jump, you ask how high to jump, how high do I jump? Not, you don't question what the CEO says, but then they understand all of this logic, and that's why they use it. So I'll be sharing a video. One sec. Oh, sorry, before I go on with the video, can you see the screen now? Okay. Oop, no, 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 no. Okay. Okay, I'm not trying to advertise these people, but it's the reality. Darkness is the absence of light, and cold is the absence of heat. Um, the reality is, why would I spend so much money trying to break $1 million encryption system when I can just ask for your password, or when I can just go to your LinkedIn or your Instagram or your Twitter? And the reason I'm saying this is because of the next video I'm going to show you on how just one thing you post on what the things you post on on social media actually matters. It explains how you just need to be critical about what you say, what you do, how you do things online. And in industries, we call it social engineering, like I said. It's manipulating people to give up confidential information. And as a human firewall, when a technology fail, and it really does fail, you are the last line of defense. And right now, the study shows that 84% of all breaches include an human element, and it means that 3 out of 4 of these of 4 times a door, sorry, 3 out of 4 times a door isn't kicked down; it is locked. It is unlocked from the inside by someone who does not really understand or does not really have an idea of what's going on. Okay, I'll move to my second video. Okay, yeah.
It looks that we have some problems with the sounds from the video. So maybe if you can just explain what's going on there.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought it wasn't not clear at all.
Like the we can see the video, but
Yeah.
not voice at all.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry about that. So, what happened in the first video, although it was a bit transcribed, was how the guy phoned the IT help desk, and then he told them that um he's trying to sorry, I think he forgot his password or so, and then he's trying to get into an account, that if the person clicks on the link, that's a help desk on the phone, if the person clicks on the link, that um he can he can help him sort it out. And then the guy was actually very happy to help, because he spoke to him in a very calm manner, and then like someone that he knows, that he's been working with. And then he clicked on the link and he gained access into the the IT help desk account. And for this other one, for the CNN business one, this is a hacker. Her name is Rachel Toback, and she does social engineering as as a profession, and she helps people to understand the um I'm trying to get the right word. She helps people to get understand how vulnerable they are online. And so she hacks the other guys sorry, she calls the airline company. That's the part where they show the red color with the seat number, the seat, where she was able to change the seat number. But before then, she got all the information she got online from his Twitter account. He got his email. He got a detail of how he. I'm trying to, yeah, she got the detail of how the company he bought a chair from, and then she phoned them to tell them that she would want to get another one, and she wants to be sure that they deliver to the right address. And that was how she was able to get the man's her home address. So she got his home address by calling a supplier. She got his phone number, she got his date of birth on Twitter, and so on and so forth. And now she was able to transfer his money also. So that's what happened in the video, that I was just trying to explain how hackers think, and how it's easy for you to lose your money within a twinkle of an eye. There was a point where she used a deep fake voice to speak with a customer care representative. That's the one for the airline. She used a deep fake voice to speak with them, to pretend as him. So when they hear him, they hear his when they hear her, they hear his voice and not her voice, and then they think he's speaking. And then because she has a confidence, the hackers work with confidence, and then they play on your own intelligence, they play on your vulnerability to always want to help people, always happy to help, and then also the sense of urgency. And that's what they play with, and that's what this video has actually shown us. Okay, I'll move on to the next slide. So, in psychology, psychologists have identified specific triggers that makes human comply, which is hackers use. Which hackers use religiously to hack people. It's and I'm going to break this down into three, so I don't take too much of our time. It's urgency and fear. That's the first one, urgency and fear. They tell you, oh, your account is going to be suspended in 10 minutes, or did you make a purchase of $5,000 at Best Buy, and then if ask you to click on no immediately. And then what they try to do is to help make you panic, so you do not think, or you do not think to look at where this message is coming from. Is this coming from a phone number? Is this actually coming from the real Best Buy message, sorry, SMS, or is this just someone trying to get to us via their phone or from their room, and so on and so forth. And then the proxy here, what they do is they make you panic. And then what I would advise to do in situations like this, where there's a sense of urgency and fear. When you sense urgency and fear, when you sense that emotion, just take a pause, breathe in, and then try to know, think about it, look at it very well, read it again to see what's going on. Do not just jump on your phone to click a no, or respond to a message, or click on a link, or send money, or click, or even speak to them. Yes, some people also, they try to threaten you on phone, say, oh, if you're not going to answer the respond to us now, we're going to delete your account, or we're going to, there are lots of videos online that you see where these hackers, yeah, they're hackers, because they use social engineering to hack people, to trick people into um I'll say no, to trick their target into giving in. The second thing they do, although I've already explained a little bit in the first the first stage, they use authority. They try to pretend to be the CEO. They try to um yeah, I would use the CEO or any top official in the organization that, hey, I'm in a meeting, I can't talk, I need you to wire fund for a vendor ASAP, or I need you to buy a gift card for my child's birthday. And then because you would not want to say no, they take advantage of that, and then before you know it, it is gone, the money is gone, you can't find it anymore. And then some people get in trouble for these. And I would say thank you to Rahul, because again he explained a little bit about how all of this, he explained, no, not a little bit, actually he explained in a broad sense how all of this happened. And then this said, what you do to defend yourself from um authority is you check that email to see that it is actually your CEO's email address. You double check the link to look at it is actually a link from Best Buy. You check to the phone number, or you can actually drop a call and then call with the number you know, to tell, oh, have you rang me, or yeah, you can actually call. Have you rang me to ask me to buy a gift card for your son's birthday? Or have you asked me to make a transaction on behalf of the company? The third part of this message, sorry, of this, of how the hack they use on social engineering is that they use likability and familiarity. Hey, it's me. Oh, hey, it's me, Tom. Or I'm trying to look for a better way to explain this. Yeah, I would say, hey, it's me, Tom from IT, or because yeah, you, for IT people, they have um more what's the word? They have more admin rights to things. So yeah, hey, it's me, from IT, and then I have lost my password. I'm unable to get into my system. Please, can you um help me do a password reset? And before you know it, everything is gone. It's the real IT person is unable to get into the account, or you have sent the money, you've made the transaction, and the real owner, by the time you get to the office or you get to find out, the money is nowhere to be found. And again, yeah, the other time you asked the question about what the UK is doing, yeah, banks use their platform to explain to people, and also they do other factor authentication. They ask password, they ask you for password, they ask you for your secret pin and the rest of them, so that way you're able to know who it is. Because at least there are questions that if you don't know, yeah, if you don't know, you can't pass that stage, and then they will either transfer you back somewhere else, and then ask you to um call back, or end the call, or ask you to end the call and call them back. And yeah, I think they do things like that, because yeah, they do things like that. And then the second one, sorry, am I okay? I'm still online. Then the sorry, where was I? Okay, a hacker will go on your LinkedIn, will go on your Twitter, will go on your Facebook, will go on your Instagram account to check where you've schooled, who you're friends with, where you work, how you act, and then it will lead me to this personal story. This is a story of myself. I almost fell into one, and then this person rang me. If it's possible, it's a place I sent my CV, or I don't know how the person got to know. The person went on my LinkedIn to check, and then the person rang me and then called my name, and then said, "Oh, thank you for the other day. You helped my daughter while she was preparing for her exam and all." And then, oh, although I can't remember you, you're welcome. And then he said, no, and then I said, "How may I help?" And he said, "Oh, I've actually called you because there's this particular project which I know nothing about. There's this particular project that I was looking for who to award it to. It's a very big project. It's going to land you millions of naira. Um, and yeah, it's going to land you millions of naira." And I was just scrolling through my phone, and then I saw your number. And with a sense of gratitude, I said, "Thank you very much. I'm really grateful you thought about me." And then he said, "You need to really be fast about this. You really need to make it work, and then you need to work smart. Yeah, this is an engineering tool which I still do not know anything about. This is an engineering tool. I want you to supply to a particular state. The first lady, I'll give her your number, and she would call you. And but you need to be very respectful, go to a quiet environment to speak with her, so there's no disturbance, nobody disturbing you. And please do not tell anybody about this." And I still didn't think about it. I didn't think about it that this was a scam, because the person came to me as, "Oh, I have helped them in the past, and then, oh, it is time to help me now." And then I was at the gym that day. I was at the gym that day, and then I left the gym, went into my car, and drove away from all the noise. And then I went to a quiet place. I didn't go home, so I don't get disturbed at home. I went to a quiet place so I know nobody would disturb me, and then I went to wait for the first lady's call, the so-called first lady's call. And when the person called, one of the IOC that I should have gotten, which I didn't get, was, it sounded like a man, but it was pretending to be a woman. And then it's supposed to be strange to me, right, as a person. I didn't think about it. I fell for it. I almost fell for it. I almost gave in. And then when I spoke, "Oh, I'll be going to Lagos, and I need you to meet me in Lagos. So my phone will be off for about an hour, 30 minutes. So you need to meet me up in Lagos." I wasn't in Lagos at that time, But I then called my husband and then I told him, oh, I'm going to Lagos. And then I got this contract, which I know nothing about. I didn't bother to search online. I didn't bother to check what was going on. I didn't bother to think because there was urgency, there was authority, there was familiarity in the whole thing. And then the man called me again. So there was follow up. There was like they were following me up. They were not trying to make me think. I told my husband I was going to Lagos, and then I I for a minute, I'm not sure if it was me thinking. Something came to my mind, and I'll say thank God, because if I had not thought about going online to even check what the software is, I wouldn't have known that it was a scam. I would have been stranded. I would have lost money. And then, worst case scenario, I would either have been kidnapped, and then families will be asked for ransom, and a whole lot of bad things would have happened. Because again, I'm a woman, anything could have happened to me at that time. And then again, it gave me a sense to think, and then I started questioning the whole thing from the beginning. And the next time the man called me, I asked, "Ah, how again did I help your daughter? Where did I help your daughter?" And that was where he lost me. Or should I say that was where I lost him, and he ended the call. I didn't hear again from him. He didn't call me again. I didn't hear from their first lady. And then I was so happy I didn't fall for it, because it would have been a very, very bad experience. That's just what happened to me. I wasn't greedy. I was actually a bit younger then. I was a young lady, and I was trying to do I was actually trying to do something good for myself. I was trying to be relevant. I was trying to help. And that was how they got me. Oh no, that was how they almost caught me. There's another story I would like to share. It's about MGM and Uber. These are two massive companies that their $1 billion of security budget was taken down with just a phone call and a text message. Am I still audible, please? I just want to be sure I'm still audible. Hello, hello. Am I still audible?
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much for confirming that. Um, for the first story, the first case study is MGM Resort, and this happened in 2023 in Las Vegas. All of a sudden, the lights went out, the slot machine stopped working, hotel room keys failed, the guests were locked out of their rooms. How? How did it happen? A group called Scattered Spider went on LinkedIn and found an IT employee's name. They called the MGM IT help desk and said, "Hey, I'll use Mark again as my analogy. Hey, Mark, I lost my phone and I need a password reset." And the help desk, the IT help desk reset the password, and the hacker got in. This cost them $100 million in losses. It wasn't just money they lost. They will lose confidence, they will lose their name, they will lose customers. Sometimes some people don't even get to recover from all of this, and then they start all over again. Some people even go as far as changing the name of the company. The second case study is a study is a issue of the one that happened with Uber in 2022. An Uber contractor's password was stolen, but the Uber app had multi-factor authentication, and then the code on that's I'm sorry, multi-factor authentication. That's a code that comes on your phone when someone is trying to get in, and then if you are the one, you would say that is safe, right? But unfortunately, in this case, that was how they got in. So the hacker tried to log into the contractor's notification, the contractor's account, and then whenever he tries to log on, the contractor will get a notification, and then when it says, "Is this you?" he clicked no. The hacker kept trying. He kept trying. He tried several and several and several times. I would say a million times. I don't know specifics, but I would say a million times. And then when it got at 2 a.m., he the hacker sent a message to the contractor saying on WhatsApp saying that I'm Uber IT support. Hi, I'm Uber IT support. I have we're having a glitch, and please accept the notification. Say yes to the notification so the alerts can stop. And the contractor, because he was tired of getting all of this over and over and over again, this is actually called MFA fatigue. The Uber contractor clicked yes, and um just to make it stop. And the lesson from this one is, if you're not the one that if you're not the one that um the action did, please do not authenticate that it is you. Do not say it is you. If not, you are it's just know in your mind that you are getting scammed. I'm sorry, you're getting spammed. And then when you notice that you're getting spammed, it's better you call your security operations center just to inform them of what is going on. And this is not just multi-factor authentication, it comes as mails. You keep getting the same email several times from different people. Sometimes it comes as different the same organization, sometimes it does not. They'll keep spamming your account, so you get tired, and then you're okay, let me just even find out what this is, and then you click, and then that's how everything is gone. um okay, I'll be telling you about the protocol on how to protect yourself from social engineering. um this is going to be your defense. This is going to be your defense to protect yourself from all of this social engineering hack attacks that I've spoken about. And the first one is uh, um the first one is stop. Just when you feel emotions in the email or the phone call or the text message, when there's a sense of urgency, you have to do this. Sometimes it is not even um maybe it is not that they are stealing from you. It is, oh, there's this favorite one that I usually see most times. It's not the Nigerian press one. Yeah, there's a Nigerian prince one. Then there's there's the um gift. Yeah, we have a gift for you. Yeah, it's the gift one. They'll say they have a gift for you, and then click on this link. This link expires in 5 minutes. It expires in 10 seconds. You have to click on the link, and because you want to know the gift you've gotten, you and then you just click on the link, and then that's where they start the hack, and then they keep luring you. They ask you for your credentials, they ask you for your name, they ask you for, some people even go as far as asking you for your account details, your credit card details, your card details for you to finish up. So they'll sometimes hide on that, okay, pay for delivery. And then I'm just paying for £2, I'm just paying £2 for delivery, and then that's how they get your details, and you're gone, your money is gone. And then the second one, sorry, back to you stopping. When you hear a sense of urgency or fear or curiosity or helpfulness, please freeze. That's an emotional hack. That's a hack that they use. to get you. The second one is look. Please look at the details, look at the link, hover over it. You do not have to click on a link to see what you're clicking on or where it is redirecting you to. Hover over it first, and then check the email address that it goes directly to. It's the email of your CEO or whoever they are pretending to be, or that you know them. And then in situations where it has to do with a large amount of money from someone on the higher level, you can call to find out from the person. Nobody would query you for calling to find out if they actually ordered that you process a payment, or if they requested that you process a payment. Or sometimes if it is a phone call, please cut the call, end the call, and then call with a familiar number. Do not call back that number that called you. Call with a familiar number, so you get to know who this is and find out who is calling you. Or if, oh, I'm sorry, your call ended, I'm not sure, a little white lie would not affect you. I'm sorry, the call ended, I'm not sure what happened. About what the transaction you asked for. And then if I were the one, someone had called that I ordered a transaction, I would worry and then wonder, no, I did not. I would not ask you to go ahead to continue payment. um Moving on. um you are the human firewall. A firewall blocks threats, and then it filters out the noise. When you report a phishing email, and you're not just deleting spam, you're protecting that colleague who might not look at that message. You do not just receive an email and then not report it. When you receive a spam email and you know that it's a spam email, please be free to report it. And then and do not be shy of being wrong. Do not be afraid of being wrong. If you're wrong, so they will tell you that you're wrong, and you learn from it. If you're wrong, it's being safe. You're protecting yourself, not just yourself now. You're protecting another colleague who might even eventually fall into this. Security isn't just about you being paranoid. It's about being prepared. It's about you being the shield. And that ends my speech for today. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your presentation. And when you said the word paranoid, so thanks to your profession, I guess you are paranoid all the time, right?
Yeah. But it's not paranoia, actually. It's you being safe, really. You're not being paranoid, you're being safe.
I mean, like, like be
I
careful,
understand. Yeah, being
but sometimes I'm meeting even myself with that. Even I see something very basic, so I look at like, hey, that still I'm looking like, is it something behind or is it really clear? And my friends, for example, as you mentioned, like the click on it and not be that much careful. So of course, my friends see something and click on it, and I just like, guys, are you sure that it's the real link? Yeah,
yeah.
no, why not? I saw that in my email, and it's really the original one. I just okay. We will see later, right?
Mm. Yeah, it happens to me a lot as well. And I would say even for this for meetings, when I receive messages, I go back online because I learned my lesson from the past experience, from the other contract guy. I learned my lesson. I said, please go back online. If you see a link a link to say go to Facebook, why not just go to Facebook directly, not on the link? Go search on Facebook. Facebook and then type facebook.com, and then you get to Facebook and then you look for that link, you look for that person you're actually going to go and see, instead of having to click on the link. Sometimes I do that instead of having to click on a link. Yeah, so one just needs to be extra careful. And another advice is always report a spam when you see it, because that way you're helping not just the IT people, not just the security expert, not just your firewall. You're helping yourself and you're helping your colleagues at work or that vulnerable person who might not understand it's a spam.
After, as you mentioned, after emails, after the links,
Mm,
uh, this is very popular QR codes. And
yeah.
sometimes people, because they want to pay fast, so they didn't check. They are just, scan on it and
Mm,
can control it if the links is the right links. Because
yeah.
even the function is like you put it the camera and it scan automatically. So automatically it goes already somewhere.
Mm,
So I know that these days they are really making some kind of like big topic about it, that the
yeah.
people supposed to really change the setting in their cameras
Okay.
to
Yeah.
don't go directly that, but first checking, is it really that link which you want or is it something else, and
Yeah.
also check it what you can like manually if there is some another stamp, right?
Yeah, I think yeah. For that, there are settings are actually on for phones, and for some phones it happens automatically, and for some you need to enable the setting. When you scan QR code, it shows you the link before you click on it. You do not just have to. It doesn't just redirect to the website. It highlights the link for you.
And for example, from your daily life, what was the most kind of danger like treats for you?
Sorry, can you rephrase that?
Oh yeah, yeah. Like in your life or in your like job, did you meet with some kind of treats which was like, how to say, it was like on your person and it was kind of danger in the same time, but you later you find out because you work
Oh,
in, so you discover it's like fraud or is just some,
oh, yeah, yeah, I have.
is it
And
some,
I explained. Is
I
it
mean,
sorry?
sorry,
No, no,
is
no.
it,
Go on. Go on.
is it some which you really have it in your mind and you said like, okay, this is that one which I will remember all my career? Is it some case like that?
Yeah, there are some cases like that, like the engineer one, the contractor guy. It's an experience I can never forget, because there would have it would have not just hurt me alone, my families and even friends, and then would have cost them even money as well. Because if what if I was kidnapped and then they were asking for ransom, or
Oh.
what if something bad happened to me? So that's an experience I would never forget, and then I always try to share it everywhere I go, so people can learn from it, that they not just they come as friendly people, and because you're an honest person does not mean you cannot fall for it. Because you're a good person does not mean there are bad people trying to get to you. They do not care about if you're a good person or a bad person. They just, some people just want to do it to prove a point. Some people want to do it for personal gains. So yeah, their experiences I don't forget. Yeah, like the engineer guy, the contractor guy one, and there is this other one I also experienced, and thankfully I was able to get my money back. It was a shopping website. So I selected everything I wanted to buy. Bought I paid for, I selected everything I wanted to buy, and it's it was yeah, it was one from a very popular person on social media. and they advertised it, and then I went on the link and then I clicked on it, and it happened to be a deep fake video by the way. I clicked on it and then I shopped. I thought I was waiting for my delivery. And then they kept updating me, oh, your delivery is on the way. And then when the delivery got there, then after 2 months, they told me they had delivered, and then I could not access the website again. But the good thing was with my account, there's a way I can I protect my money. I told them, and then they, I don't know what they did back end, but they contacted PayPal, and then PayPal, they recovered the money in a way from PayPal, and then I got my money back. That's another experience.
Wow, you have had so many.
Yeah.
First of all, I was thinking some kind of like maybe some funny case or something like this, but you start with that, so I just like, oh, okay. But still, it's experience, and it's very nice that that was this opportunity to share with us, and thank you so much for it.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad I was able to share my experience, and that was invited for this event. Thank you so much for thinking of organizing this. Whoever is watching, you are not alone. You are not naive. You just need to be safe. And if you want to have more chats with me, my link, that's a QR code to my LinkedIn, by the way. You can have more chats with me on phone online. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Take care.
And this is the end for today. And thank you so much to all speakers and participants for your valuable presentations and interactions. Today's discussions confirmed that cybersecurity is shared responsibility that requires cooperation and work across borders and sectors. We believe the idea of connections format here with um, connections format here will lead to stronger collaboration and safer digital future. So thank you so much. Thank you for being with us and have a wonderful day and see you next time. Keep us safe.